Live coverage starting soon. 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 Live coverage starting soon.
It's time for Portageville Bulldog Football. Our broadcast presented by Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Baker Implement Company, NEA Baptist Hospital, and by Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture. Title sponsor for our broadcast, First State Bank and Trust. Broadcast sponsors include Ellington Insurance, the City of Portageville, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Portageville Schools, Butler Drug, Greenpoint Ag of Portageville, First State Community Bank, New Madrid County Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Amy Pryor, and by Lewis Roan Farms. And now to the broadcast booth with Paul Davidson and Heath Conaway for Portageville Bulldog Football.
Amy Pryor, Assistant Prosecutor for New Madrid County, proudly supports the Portageville Bulldogs as they gear up for another exciting season. With dedication, grit, and team spirit, these athletes are ready to make their community proud. As they take the field, Amy Pryor stands behind them, cheering on their commitment and heart. She knows success comes from perseverance, and these Bulldogs are built for it. Best of luck this season to the Portageville Bulldogs. From New Madrid County Assistant Prosecutor Amy Pryor.
Stop. There's no need to pay full retail price when you need a replacement part for your vehicle. One visit to Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 North in Portageville will save you money. Serving the area for over 60 years, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage specializes in domestic auto and small truck parts. You'll always get quality service and parts at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage with local delivery and nationwide shipping available. Plus, you can search for your part right from their website, deltaautoparts.com. Before you pay full retail price, call Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, 800-392-0506.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
The Portageville School District Administration and Board of Directors salute the members, coaches, and staff of the Portageville Bulldogs in working to make this another championship year. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Barry Branscombe, Board President Jared Warren, Vice President Michael Prince, Treasurer Matt Brasher, Secretary John Warren, and Directors Butch Williams, Donna Hawkins, and Lewis Roan. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Portageville School District.
Greenpoint Ag is game ready to evaluate and supply your specific agronomic needs, helping you score touchdowns all season long. Your premier provider throughout the South. We're farmer owned and locally focused. We are Greenpoint Ag. For more information, contact your local Portageville Greenpoint Ag.
Good luck to the Portageville Bulldogs from Rob Barham and the staff at Greenpoint Ag on State Highway T in Portageville. Call 573-379-3816. The city of Portageville extends congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs on another fine year. You represent our school and community in a very positive manner and have contributed to making this year's team one of the best ever to wear the blue and white. On behalf of the city of Portageville, Mayor Michael Cook Jr., Alderman Gary Falk, Dennis McCrate, Rob Smith, Chris Simmons, City Clerk Rachel Rather, and all city employees send their very best wishes. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the city of Portageville.
All right, good evening, Bulldog football fans. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Hopefully we have the microphone issues worked out, got all the kinks out there. They've got the captains out on the field, but real quick, we've got the 2 and 3 Bulldogs here at Malden on a pink out game, and the Green Wave are also 0 and 5. We can do some rundowns here in just a little bit. For Portageville, our captains tonight, Eli Wheeler, Tay Bogan, Max Warren, and I didn't catch the other one.
That's
Deuce.
Deuce, yep. And in spirit, Jacoby is also here. He's back there at Portageville, but we had a pep assembly today. They called Jacoby out to be with the seniors and
get them all hyped.
Got us all hyped and said "Go Dogs" before we headed over here to Malden.
I like
so
it.
He's here in spirit with us, so hopefully he gets another good coin flip idea today. But as Mr. Conway was saying, 0-5 Malden Green Wave. Last year when Portageville and Malden hooked up, Portageville won that game at home 53-8. Malden's on a 5-game skid. They're technically on a 7-game skid overall. In fact, they've only won 1 game in their past 40. And Malden starts off with the football, as if you're watching online, you can see. They started off the season at Dexter, lost that game 61-0. Then they went to Crothersville, lost that game 61-0. They were home here against Charleston when they got their first points of the season. They lost that game 48-14. Donovan then came here and they lost 50-14 here at the Swamp. And then Scott City and Chaffee beat them last week 48-6. So they're about to play the national anthem. So we'll go ahead and take a minute timeout, let some sponsors roll. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
At First State Community Bank, we pride ourselves on our personal, friendly approach, and our commitment to the community makes us an effective business partner. That's why we're proud to announce that our efforts have earned us the title of Best In-State Bank for the state of Missouri, awarded by Forbes. We are incredibly grateful to our customers who allow us to be their trusted financial partner. Thank you for your confidence in FSCB and for this recognition as one of the best banks in the state. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC. Online at fscb.com.
Hi, my name is Reese Roan. And I'm Phoebe Roan. Our parents own Butler Jug, and they are proud supporters of Portageville Bulldog Athletics, especially the cheerleaders.
Butler Drug Store has proudly served our hometown community with pharmacy services since 1947. We also offer many vaccines as well as free testing services for COVID, flu, and RSV. Please call or stop by to see how we can help you with your healthcare needs. We would love to serve you.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. Getting ready for kickoff here at Malden on Pink Out Night. As me and Mr. Davidson were talking there during the break, this is a very young Malden team. So they are in a couple rebuilding years, and we know all about the rebuilding stage.
So we've been lean before. Looks like in a couple of years we might be lean again, but I have faith in Coach Bidwell and kind of keeping this program at the grindstone and then playing smash mouth football as the kick is up in the air.
And already whistles for, I would assume, false start or player down the field, ineligible player down the field or something. I don't know.
This is an interesting reverse homecoming night for Coach Bidwell. He spent the last few years teaching here as the vice principal, so he knows all these players. He knows the coaching staff quite well. Of course, he had Mama called, and he decided to come back to Portageville to coach his alma mater. So he had one homecoming. Now he's having his bizarro homecoming, for a lack of a better word.
Okay, so they've, I guess, just a re-kick, just set it back up. Refs weren't set. Okay, that's what it was.
They're like, we're not ready. I know we all want to play.
All right, here we go now. Little bobble kick there into the mid section of the field. Malden fields it, but not much on the return. But they're about out the 35, 38-yard line. So Dot on the stop there.
The problem. Hopefully we'll see some solution in here later tonight. In fact, there's a lot of JV players that are really excited that they were talking to me in the hallways today, like, get ready to be calling my name out on the radio tonight, Mr. Davidson.
We hope
look
so.
Forward to doing that.
Yes.
Malden will start off first. Portageville does get the ball to start the second half, so we do have the upper hand in the middle 8. We'll see if that comes into a factor.
Man in motion for Malden. Quarterback keeper, misdirection, but he's caught. Short gain.
That was Terrence Boyd on the tackle there, number 66.
Looks like he was taken down by number 55, 50, Eli Wheeler.
So a gain of about 2 to make it a 2nd and 8.
For the Green Wave.
Portageville has been experimenting with some of their defensive looks the last couple weeks. Last week was the first week we ran a 4-front. Looks like we're still kind of sticking to that 4-front because we did have some success against Charleston with that.
Another quarterback keeper looked like for a possible option, but instead he keeps it. And again, brought down by number 50, Eli Wheeler.
Really good.
Strung him out.
Say good double team there, good teamwork there from Parker Babb and Eli Wheeler. One had the running back, one had the pitch man, and one had the pitcher, and they were able to keep them both corralled to get a loss of about 2.
You could definitely tell that was a quarterback option play. the way he was holding it. He was getting ready to pitch it. Another man in motion. Quarterback rolling. Near side here. Tackle by number 30, C.J. Miller, out of bounds. And it'll bring up 4th and about 11, 4th and 10 for the Malden Green Wave. And I would assume they punt.
It'll be interesting seeing what Portageville does here punt-wise. We're going to send 2-man back, Jack Bell and Antonio Deuce Hickenbottom, to return. Deuce has had caused some havoc on some returns this year. I'd like to see James get his hands on the ball, see what he can do.
There's a snap. Decent little punt. Lands
Punt by Jordan Anderson.
midfield and stopped at about the 36-yard line.
And down. So now
Interesting choice there from the center to down it at that point. He could have probably made it take a bounce. But
It was definitely taking a Green Wave roll that direction. So, like you said, interesting.
all right, so Portageville will take the field. We'll see what offensive wrinkles we have put in. Looks like the pistol will be the first formation we kind of run out of. So is that Brody back there in the backfield, I believe?
Bell in motion. He gets the ball. The handoff near side here, crosses midfield. Still on his feet, breaks through. He's across the 40 to the 30. He only has one on him. Oh, and he's brought down across the 20 in the Baker Implement red zone on a massive run for Jack Bell.
Baker Implement red zone. He got at least 8. Let's see where they ended up spotting him at. Looks like the 18. So that was a 50-yard run for Jack Bell. Jack, more often than not, will be playing receiver. He has that height to him. Interested in seeing him get involved in the sweet game.
Hand off to Brody right up the gut. He's met at about the 10. But I believe, nope, it's not going to be enough for a first down. That's all right, though. A gain of about
Brody Warren on the carry.
7 or 8.
Lyndon Dipro on the tackle for the Green Wave. Brings up 2nd and about 3.
So 2nd and 3.
Nice fullback dive there. Always love giving the fullback some credit. If you missed the coaches show this week, you should check it out. Coach Ironbide will actually give a shout out to his blocking ability because Brody was the player of the week.
Overthrown to the Warlock. He was wide open.
Number 9, the intended receiver.
Warren was being chased down, though.
I say he didn't have time to really set and get a good pass in there. So it was a little bit high. Like Evan is fairly tall. He could have maybe tried to dive for it, but at that point, 3rd and short, it's not necessary, or 2nd and short, not necessarily a need to at that point.
So now it's 3rd and 3. We've got Bell and Deuce on the far right, Babb and Warren in the backfield. Hand off to Babb to the left. Big push.
He got it.
And he got it. He falls forward for a Bulldog touchdown.
For the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs go up 6-0 from 11 yards out.
11-yard TD run for Parker Laws gives the Dogs an early 6-0 lead. We'll see the player that got featured possibly. Or are they going for 2?
Looks like they might be going for 2 with the diamond package. And whistles already. I believe there was a neutral zone infraction. Nope, it was a false start against the Bulldogs instead. And they will move it back.
That's because we have an lineman out of position normally. We have a different person on the line. That ball went to number 50, Eli Wheeler, on the 2-point conversion attempt.
That's who that was going to?
That was who it was going to.
Interesting.
They talked about giving a couple of the linemen were talking about how they were hoping that we were going to score, and then they were going to get to play the Wildcat position in the heavy package, and that's what we were lined up in, and that's who ended up getting the ball. Looks like now that they're going to do a more traditional play out of shotgun.
A little screen pass over here to Parker, who finds the 2-point conversion. It's good. 8-0 is a score in favor of your Dogs. 8:40 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
The Portageville Bulldogs are off to another exciting season in their quest for a state championship. Lewis Roan Farms is a booster and supporter of Portageville High School sports throughout the year and extends their best wishes to the teams, coaches, players, and fans as they carry on the proud tradition of Bulldog sports with hard work, practice, and determination. Good luck and best wishes to the Portageville Bulldogs from Lewis Roan Farms in Portageville.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. Score is 8-0 in favor of the Dogs after an 11-yard touchdown run from Parker Babb. Kick is up and underway. Going to be fielded about the 24 before James Shalley hunts him down.
Big target from behind. Goodness.
It was like the Predator out there hunting.
I liked it.
Number 8 with the tackle. Speaking of 8, 8:36 left to go here in the first quarter.
25.
We'll see how Portageville's defense steps up again. Last time they were able to force a 3 and out. So Malden started off complete empty set. Now they're running a more traditional shotgun.
Boy, they've got them spread out, though. Looking down the field here near side to us, nobody. Thrown into nothing.
Pass intended for Eli Beckett.
Intended for Beckett, who is being guarded by Bell. As Coach Bidwell often puts, we tend to shadow Bell towards whoever their best player is.
Yes. And like you said, because why? Because Bell has height.
Mm-hmm.
And speed. You got to have speed to be that corner.
Height and speed. He had a little bit of issues beginning of the season, letting people get kind of slip behind him, but I think he has solved that over the last few games. Malden's going with a stack, so expect it kind of maybe a screen.
Nope, fumble.
Oh my gosh!
Maxi Ordez, baby.
Maximiliano Ordez gets a fat guy touchdown. There we go, Maxi.
By the Bulldogs.
At that point, that's one of those moments that you should be allowed to, dance.
Exactly, yes.
Like, let the player dance, take the penalty,
That's
because
right.
he will never get that close to a touchdown ever again in his career. Oh, Maximiliano Ordez. That was, a 24-yard touchdown return?
Yes, sir.
This time they're going to give it to Tay.
Uh-uh.
Number 52.
Oh, it is.
Davion Bogan with the 2-point conversion.
Man, I thought it was 50. I thought it was Eli Wheeler, 50. But that's all right, though. The Bulldogs taking a big lead here in the first. 16-0, 8:23 to go. It was just not even 20 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah.
Not even 20 seconds ago we were sending it to break. So we're going to send it back to another little quick break. After that Bulldog touchdown, 16-0 here in the first. We'll be back. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. Kickoff is underway. 16-0 is the score now, and it goes past him. That is a live ball. He falls on it around the 10, and that's what we'll see Malden set up.
Apologies for the little camera jerk there.
So Maximiliano Ordez with a fumble recovery TD. Fumble recovery TD. And then Tay Bogan with the 2-point conversion. Tay I told you that I would acknowledge that you scored a 2-point conversion when you did it. I have to make sure that I specifically shout out Tay Bogan, the running back extraordinaire.
Yes.
Getting the 2-point conversion. You know he has to feel it because his brothers are Zay and Jay. And last year you saw Zay and Jay constantly getting fed the ball. Well, Tay was just up there blocking for him.
Well, the plate's full, baby. Eat all you want. Malden with a decent run up the middle. A late stop in the basically our safety. Parker Babb, C.J. Miller, and number 9, Evan Windsor, the Warlock. When he get that far back and he's having to meet you,
You messed up a little.
Yeah,
bit.
there's a little mess up there. Misread.
And I feel like Evan did read that a little bit early. He kind of like sensed the run and kind of worked his way up into the box a little bit sooner than what he normally would have.
Troy Polamalu style.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Without the hair.
Although I think he could pull it off. All right. They fake the jet sweep, try to run it up the gut.
Man, he is met at the line or actually going to lose about 2 yards.
And stopped by number 11.
Parker Babb on the tackle.
Will bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Green Wave.
So lost 3 there, bringing up 3rd and 6. Malden just taking their time, understandable. 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Still Portage already with a 16-0 lead. This Bulldog defense has been playing very well. That was another quarterback option, but no one was there for the option, so we're going to see the sack.
Bogan and Ordez in the backfield on that stop. Big tackle for a loss.
Depro on the carry for the Green Wave.
Give Ordez the sack there. He seemed to be the first on the scene. 4th and 10 for Malden now.
Back for Portageville. Number 3, Jack Bell. Number 1, Antonio Deuce Higginbottom.
Deuce had a career game last week. Muffed punt.
Barely crosses the 40 to about the 45. Still in Malden territory. Great field position for Portageville.
Muffed was the incorrect termage there. It went off his ankle, though. You could definitely tell. It was not a...
Just wasn't a good kick.
Yeah.
Rushed.
Which he did have pressure back there kind of getting to him, so it was understandable that he needed to get it off.
You can hear it's calm up here. Calm night, clear skies, almost a full moon. Field looks good. Good, brand new press box. You remember the old press box up
where
here?
You'd have to climb Mount Everest to call the football game. They're going to give the ball. It's actually going to be another quarterback keeper.
I think it was a misread. I don't know if that was supposed to be what it was supposed to be, but it resulted in about 11-yard carry for a first down, and he gets up to about the 24-yard line.
I say it's kind of hard to tell. It looked like it might have supposed to have went to Tay on a handoff, but it ended up not going it, and like I could see that being a good fake to put in, especially after we had gave Tay the ball on the 2-point conversion attempt.
So 1st and 10 from the Green Wave 24. The handoff to Shalley. Good little run.
James Shalley on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Gain of about 4. I've always liked the way James has run. I've talked about this a bunch. His biggest problem, though, is he kind of does the thing where I'm going to pick somebody and try to, like, run over him. And so he doesn't necessarily get those huge chunks of yardage because he gets tied up a little bit.
Number 3, Jack Bell limping off the field. Not sure what's going on there. We've got 10 seconds on the play clock. 5:22 to go here in this first quarter.
I feel a timeout maybe in our future.
No. Here's the sweep to Babb. He's got some room.
I think you got it.
He does. Just runs it in from the 21-yard line. So from 21 yards out.
6 more points on the board for Portageville.
Portageville goes up 22 to nothing. At 5:08.
Yeah, 21-yard touchdown run. That is Parker's second touchdown run of the evening. He is sitting at 32 yards total. Both of it times he has touched the ball from the backfield, he has scored a touchdown.
Heavy package in. They handed it off to Eli, but he does not get it. It's not good. It's all right, though. It was kind of a botched snap. It hit Parker kind of weird, and Parker bobbled it before he was able to hand it off. That's okay, though. 22 to nothing is a score here in the first. 5:08 to go. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett. School has started back. Maybe your child needs a brand new mattress set that he's outgrown. Football is kicking off, and we've got the recliners and the big screen TVs for you to sit and watch and enjoy the game. Come see us, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition for over 75 years.
Welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. 5:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Portageville with a commanding 22 to nothing lead over the Malden Green Wave, thanks to a 21-yard touchdown run from Parker Babb. 2-point conversion attempt was no good. A little bit of a botched snap. They did end up giving it to Eli, but it was a little bit too late, and the play had already developed.
Yep.
Tyson Thomas and Eli
Here is the kick from Warren.
kicking for the Bulldogs.
And they fall on it at about the 37-yard line.
You could definitely tell that was an up back that is not supposed to be normally getting the ball. So as soon as he got it, he fell to the ground. I'm interested in seeing if Malden tries any more wrinkles. They've had one successful run play kind of. But other than that, everything has been kind of a negative play. They're returning to the empty set. And there we go. There's the trickery. There's the reverse. And it looks like it might have worked for Malden. They're going to get enough for a first down and to get into Portageville territory before being forced out.
I give it to Malden. Great run. Pulled Portageville. Someone was hollering Indian, cut the inside gap. I don't think that mattered. They were running outside.
Yeah, that was a good
big run.
Reverse. Yeah.
Yep, big run for the Green Wave to first now finally be in Bulldog territory. They're on the Bulldog 46-yard line.
Keep on emptying out the bag of tricks. They are running empty set again. They have yet to throw here in the empty set. There's the first throw, and it is dropped incomplete. Looked like almost maybe a Gideon pass going on there.
I felt like that's what was happening because on the far side of the field was three people just burning it, trying to go.
And I do feel like the receiver, he kind of had it, and he kind of lost it, like he was going into his throwing motion a little bit too soon. 2nd and 10 for Malden. Empty again. Quads left.
Wow, diamond quad over there. And a timeout for the Green Wave. 4:54 to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading 22 to nothing. Timeout for water. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. The buzzer going off. Timeout time is over. Scores Portageville 22, Malden nothing with about 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Malden got their first down. They're staring at a 2nd and 10 now. And another good little play there from Malden.
Whoa. Big hit from number 9, Evan Windsor, to stop the play. You got to be careful with that, though. Hitting too low.
Eli Beckett, the ball carrier for the Green Wave.
It was not enough for a first down. It was 3rd and 1, though. 3rd and short. Very, very short. They're on the Bulldog 37, 38. But, yeah, 37.
So Malden's popped Portageville's defense in the mouth a couple times here. Let's see if they can tighten up and hit back.
Quarterback keeper.
And nope. There's the return.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell Malden. I mean, they're trying.
They are trying. I wouldn't have gone up the middle there if I were them at that particular point in time, because they've had most of their success on the outside. I know you only need a yard, but Portageville's interior defense has just been eating that Malden offensive line alive.
Who is 55? That is Armand Taylor.
Yep. He's a sophomore, so he's getting some playing time now.
Okay. Well, you've got Boyd and Taylor here on the left. Here it is for 4th down conversion.
He might have got it.
Ooh, and a helmet comes off Mr. Bogan. No, Mr. Boyd.
Just say that's Terrence.
Number 8, Kyston Thomas on the carry.
I could tell immediately because Terrence has the Troy Polamalu hair.
And it was not enough for the first down for the Green Wave, so it's a turnover on downs, and the Bulldogs will take over their own 37-yard line.
Get a TOD to make it a 3rd and 16. Not 3rd and 16, 3:16. There we go. Left to go here in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for our Dogs. 22-0. Shout out to all those who are listening. Getting the crop out this year. On our way over, me and Mr. Conway saw a lot of combines going. I saw a cotton picker for the first time today this season.
Oh. Loose ball. Misread there for Warren to Deuce.
Carry by number 7, Max Warren.
Yeah, that was kind of like a sweep trap thing that Portageville had set up. I noticed kind of the lineman pulled a little bit towards the inside to kind of open up that gap on misdirection, and Deuce was supposed to take it and kind of hit that hole with some speed on the motion, but it just did not work out.
And a timeout on the field called by the Bulldogs. 2:48 to go here in the first. Bulldogs with the ball, 2nd and 12 when we come back. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
Amy Pryor, Assistant Prosecutor for New Madrid County, proudly supports the Portageville Bulldogs as they gear up for another exciting season. With dedication, grit, and team spirit, these athletes are ready to make their community proud. As they take the field, Amy Pryor stands behind them, cheering on their commitment and heart. She knows success comes from perseverance, and these Bulldogs are built for it. Best of luck this season to the Portageville Bulldogs. From New Madrid County Assistant Prosecutor Amy Pryor.
Welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. Coming out of the timeout, it will be 2nd and 12 for the Dogs.
Savannah Crank, Ella Hankins, and Tyler Moncrief.
Portageville had their first negative play there on a bobbled snap there by a bad snap going to Max Warren.
Max dropping back to pass, throws near side here, wide open. Jack Bell still on his feet to the 20-10, and touchdown. No laundry back here to see. So Mr. Davidson from the 35 to the end zone.
65-yard catch there by Jack Bell. Scott Norman, if you are listening on your fishing trip, you should be going crazy because Jack just scored a touchdown.
28-0 here in the first, 2:39 to go.
Kennett 16, New Madrid 6. Score update for you. Crothersville 7, Scott City nothing. Other score update for you.
Oh, and we've got our PAT out.
Tanner Hopgood, Bulldog Blitz guest. Kick is up.
And it's good. I love it. 29-0 now is the score in favor of the Dogs. Guess what, Mr. Davidson? We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
Stop. There's no need to pay full retail price when you need a replacement part for your vehicle. One visit to Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 North in Portageville will save you money. Serving the area for over 60 years, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage specializes in domestic auto and small truck parts. You'll always get quality service and parts at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage with local delivery and nationwide shipping available. Plus, you can search for your part right from their website, deltaautoparts.com. Before you pay full retail price, call Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, 800-392-0506.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. I was just checking in on our online viewers. If you're watching online, streaming online, give a shout out to some people. So far, the only one I see is Grant Ash, so shout out to you, Grant. Thank you for supporting the Bulldog football
program.
Warren kicking for the Bulldogs.
Kick is up, fielded about the 25. James Shelley coming in, trying to hunt him down again. Did not work that time. Still on his feet.
Tackle made by number 51.
Great return by Jemias Benford.
That's Gavin Crumley.
All right. Hey, he was in on a couple plays last year.
Stopped by number 51, Gavin Crumley for the Bulldogs.
And
brings up 1st and 10 for your Malden Green Wave.
And Scott Norman is listening, and he told me to shout out JB3.
JB3,
That's
I like
his
that.
nickname he has for him.
All right.
All right, 1st and 10 for Malden. Let's see what they.
From their own 42-yard line.
They're running out of the pistol. Trips left. Going to the air again. Thrown up. He caught it. They're going to give it to him. Yep.
Wow.
They're going to give it to him.
Okay.
So we got a couple of more unexperienced players out there in the secondary I can see already. They decided to kind of try to take advantage of the player over there on that particular side, and they were able to get a huge chunk of yardage. Because I'm just looking around, I don't see Jack Bell out there anywhere. In fact, there we go. Jack Bell's back in.
Where?
Or no, it's Deuce. Deuce is in.
Yeah, but I don't see him out there either. I was looking for him, scanning hard. Big play for the Green Wave. They're throwing it to the left.
Ooh.
D.D. Reed on the carry.
Big stop there by number 20, Brody Warren.
Number 53, Maxie
And they're going to give it to number 53, Max Ordez as well.
Ordez might have been the first on the scene, but Brody came in there with some heat. 1:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Portageville up 29-0. 2nd and 10 after the big tackle there. Once again, going quads. They're going to do the same play they pulled on the reverse. This time they're not going to reverse it, though.
Tackled out of bounds at the 20.
Eli Beckett on the carry. Stopped by number 55, Armand Taylor.
Armand Taylor with the tackle there.
Bring up 3rd and about 6.
So one of those sophomores getting some more PT, which the JV has been playing very excellent. Their record this season is 5-1 on the season. They've been playing some good football. More traditional shotgun, puts the man in motion. And he gets sacked.
To keep it. Yep. His pocket collapsed real quick. Good containment from behind and on the side. So now it's 4th and about 8. 4th and 8, 4th and 7.
Tay Bogan on the sack there. Malden has to go for it at this point. This is the best field position they've seen all night. They've busted off a couple big plays.
Looking, throwing.
Ooh, he could have had it.
Yep. Just a little too high, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs will take over on their own 23. with 37 to go here in this first quarter.
Say Jack was doing what Jack was actually back in there on that one particularly. He was doing what he's supposed to do, which is staying between the end zone and the receiver, making sure he didn't get in. And there was enough of that cushion there that he was able to have find himself a way in, and he was able to possibly come down with the catch, but did not.
Tight set in, looking to pass. Wide open down the field was the Warlock, but it was a little crisp. It was a crisp throw, a little in front of Evan, and he dropped it. That's okay, though. 2nd and 10. Whatever that was, do it again.
Say we got Valley 13, St. John nothing. Score.
Dropping back to pass. Here it is. Replay. And it's overthrown again. I think there might have been a little pressure in the backfield there for number 7, Max Warren. What we got, Mr. Davidson? You keep checking stuff. We have it.
I give some shout outs. I already mentioned Grant, Johnny Haynes. He's also listening. So shout out to you, Johnny. Lucas Kirby, give a shout out to you. Bridget Barnett, thank you for supporting Bulldog football sports here on Sports Radio KMIS. 29 seconds left to go here in the half, or in the first quarter. 3rd and 10.
Taking their time. Ooh. Misread in the backfield. There was something misunderstood on that play with 22 seconds now left here in the first, and now we are at a little disadvantage here, Mr. Davidson. 4th and 11.
We'll see the Warlock drop back to punt, but probably the next quarter is when he'll punt.
Yep, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the first quarter. Brings the score 29-0 in favor of your Bulldogs here on a pink out night game in Malden. We will be back in a minute. We've got a fresh set of 12 minutes on the board. Start this second quarter to end this first half, and we'll see if that mercy clock starts here in the second half. Man, not looking good for Malden. But anyway, all right, we will return here after a few words from our sponsors. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
The Portageville School District Administration and Board of Directors salute the members, coaches, and staff of the Portageville Bulldogs in working to make this another championship year. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Barry Branscombe, Board President Jared Warren, Vice President Michael Prince, Treasurer Matt Brasher, Secretary John Warren, and Directors Butch Williams, Donna Hawkins, and Lewis Roan. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Portageville School District.
Welcome back to the Evan Windsor punt. It is going to be a fair catch. Not as necessarily most cannon punt that he's put up, but a decent little 35-yard flip. It'll be 1st and 10 Green Wave in their own territory, on their own 43-yard line. Malden was able to put together a decent little drive.
They had some sparks there.
They've got a couple of first downs back to back to back, so they've shown some life. It's not like it was the very, very beginning of this football game. The diamond quad empty set package again.
With that single over there, man in motion. Quarterback keeper misdirection. But a gain of 4.
Myers Benford on the carry for Malden Green Wave. Stopped by number 20, Brody Warren.
What a unique play.
Say the theory that they're trying to do is they're trying to spread out the middle of that defense so the quarterback can use his athleticism to kind of take advantage of some one-on-ones, but it's just not working out. Our backers and our line are too solid to allow much penetration into the defense, and so they might get a couple yards here or there, but it's not any major chunks. They also run a risk of lost yardage without any running back there to protect. Quick pitch, gets corralled.
He was kind of bobbled there. It was almost like the pitch hung too long, which allowed the Bulldogs time to close that gap, or that little distance there where he was running to, actually going to lose about a half a yard.
So it was technically a TFL. If he would have corralled it a little bit quicker, as Mr. Conway was pointing out, they could have got a yard or two on it, but there wasn't much daylight for the running back to take advantage of. Here comes the reverse. Right into the teeth of the defense.
Short gain for the Green Wave. Gain of about 1.
Shalley on the tackle again. Assisted by number 52, Tay Bogan. 4th and 5 for Malden. Do they punt or go for it?
They go for it.
But say they've went for it in worse positions than this.
And then a timeout.
Yep, timeout Portageville looks like.
All right, timeout Portageville, 9:54 to go here in the first half. Still 29-0, Malden with a 4th and 5 when we come back. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Greenpoint Ag is game ready to evaluate and supply your specific agronomic needs, helping you score touchdowns all season long. Your premier provider throughout the South. We're farmer-owned and locally focused. We are Greenpoint Ag. For more information, contact your local Portageville Greenpoint Ag.
Good luck to the Portageville Bulldogs from Rob Barham and the staff at Greenpoint Ag on State Highway T in Portageville. Call 573-379-3816.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. Portageville leads Malden 29-0. A 4th and 5, or 4th and 6 is staring the Green Wave in the face as we return. Speaking of Malden, here at Malden, the volleyball districts will be taking place here in a couple weeks, so make sure you come over and support the Lady Dogs, trying to go for the quintupete, I think.
Malden going for it, man in motion, they pitch it out. He cuts up, he gets it.
Got it.
He got the first down. Coach Bidwell not happy with that recovery on the 4th down conversion.
That has been a problem that has haunted Portageville in the past. I don't necessarily feel like it's going to haunt us too bad tonight, but it's one of those little things that you don't want to see kind of become a habit. It's one of those habits that needs to die. If you're on a 4th down, you need to get that stop. So he's all about smash mouth football. That's what you'll hear the boys yell in the hallways. All right, quarterback, keeper out the empty set.
He's got room. Ball came loose. Nope, that line judge on the far side is saying he was down, and that was enough for a Green Wave first down. They're marching down the field. They're within the 30, Bulldog territory. They're on the 29, Mr. Davidson.
Yeah, he saw his hole and he took it. Like he saw green grass and he's like, I'm not going to have many opportunities like this tonight. And he tucked it and ran. I don't even think that it was a design quarterback run. I think it was
he just saw it and ran with it.
Yep.
Quarterback vision.
Malden threatening to be about in the red zone. They're not there yet, but they are threatening.
Throw.
Setting up a screen.
Shalley.
Number 10, Mikey Thornton.
He caught it.
He caught it, and I don't know if it was a screen because his receivers just left him. He had no blockers whatsoever. Like
Yeah, well, Portageville struggled with finding some blockers there at Scott City. I feel like we could have had that game won.
So that
I
one
really
will
do.
be one that haunts us. Too bad that is not one of the games that we can come back and get a rematch on, because I would love to see Portageville Scott City Part 2 this season.
Roll out to the near side here. He's caught in the backfield, still on his feet somehow, but his forward progress stopped. He was going backwards. Down to about the 35 now. So a decent chunk there. 3rd and 15 for the Green Wave.
Good heads up there play by Tay Bogan. Tay originally was the first player there. He had a horse collar there for a second, but let go and didn't really get the tackle. So it brings up that 3rd and 15 instead of it being a first down for the Green Wave. 8:14 left to go here in the first half. Portageville with a commanding 29-0 lead. The empty diamond package. This time it is a screen. It does not work.
Deuce with the breakdown containment there. Stopped. And it'll bring up that 4th and 15 for the Green Wave.
Big rivalry game this week. Jackson takes on Cape Central. Scores Jackson 14, Cape Central nothing. Kennett 24, New Madrid County Central 6. Crothersville 14, Scott City nothing. East Prairie 14, Donovan 6. That's an interesting reunion matchup. Of course, two of our former coaches are in that matchup. Coach Penrod at East Prairie, and then Coach Hampton over at Donovan.
That's right. All right, so timeout taken by the Green Wave. 7:23 to go here in this first half. A Green Wave with a 4th and 15 when we come back. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
The city of Portageville extends congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs on another fine year. You represent our school and community in a very positive manner and have contributed to making this year's team one of the best ever to wear the blue and white. On behalf of the city of Portageville, Mayor Michael Cook Jr., Alderman Gary Falk, Dennis McCrate, Rob Smith, Chris Simmons, City Clerk Rachel Rather, and all city employees send their very best wishes. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the city of Portageville.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. 7:23 left to go here in the first quarter. Portageville with a commanding 29-0 lead over the Malden Green Wave. Malden staring at a 4th and 15. Malden has converted a fourth down conversion so far on this drive tonight. Ooh.
And a flag. Pass interference. Easy first down for them.
I give Caden Jones his flowers, though. It's going to be a first down Malden, but I think he played a lick on that quarterback as he was letting go of that ball.
Sorry if I wasn't able to catch that on the screen. I don't know if you saw it on the screen or if it was on the field is what you saw.
I feel like it was on the screen. Because it was where Malden's currently set up. I really can't see because of the chain link that's in front of us here on the roof. But yeah, it was a good hit by Caden Jones. My bad.
What was a 4th and forever is now going to be 4th down and short. That's strange.
Yeah, 4th and 1. It was a 15-yard penalty, and they had it was 4th and 16. Wildcat now for Malden with
they
their
snapped it to a big guy.
Yeah.
I think he's able to get it. He looked like he marched forward, and they're inside the red zone.
Eli Wheeler on the tackle.
Number 55, Landon Depro carrying for your
Nope.
Malden Green Wave.
And it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Got right back up to the line of scrimmage. I thought he had it.
I felt like he had that, but that's okay.
We're also a little biased. Anytime a big guy gets the ball, we're like, go ahead and give it to him, even if it's kind of against Portageville.
Well, I mean,
give the linemen some love. All right, Portageville going to run out shotgun here. They're going to do their own version of a screen pass to Parker Babb. He dances.
Gets about 14.
Number 11, Parker Laws on the carry for the Bulldogs. Stopped by Jemiah Spinford and Landon Dipro.
So he did his best impression of David Bowie there, saying, "Let's dance."
First and 10 from their own 24.
It's a good move.
34.
Pardon me, 34.
It's a good move there, though, by Parker.
Quick handoff to Parker again up the gut. No, it's not Parker. It's Brody. I apologize. And a big, big run there.
Number 20, Brody Warren on the carry.
From the 34 to the 48.
Another 14-yard gain.
Another first down for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs marching.
From the Green Wave, 48.
Never mind, that's a 16-yard gain. I thought the Portageville 48.
Oh, no, sir. I should have specified. Screen pass near side here. Bobbled by number 3, Jack Bell. It's incomplete. Slows the clock. Stops the clock at 6:39.
Practicing his juggling skills.
Yeah.
This football game in the middle of a football game is not the best time to be doing that.
That's right. Even though the pep rally was today. Leave that there. No, I'm just playing. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. On the Green Wave 48.
Oop, play action. There we go.
Good pass across midfield to number 11, Parker Babb. It's complete for about 8, and it'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs.
Really enjoyed the play action. It did seem like the defense was able to bite, opened up that middle there for an easy dump pass into the hooks. They get not a first down, but a 3rd and manageable.
Six-minute mark here in the first half.
Nope, bobbled snap. Gonna have to eat it.
Yep.
Number 7, Max Warren.
What was a 3rd and 2 now will be a 4th and 6.
For the Bulldogs.
And here's an interesting thing to keep in mind. We are not in mercy clock range yet.
Nope, not yet.
We need one more TD to pull that off. Portageville is going to go for it. With the 5 minutes we have, 5 minutes and change we have left. Pitch it to Deuce.
He's got it. Still on his feet. Crosses the 20.
He's got all of it.
Yep. That's it. Pay dirt, baby. +6, Mr. Davidson. 35-0 now in favor of the Bulldogs.
A 44-yard touchdown run there by Deuce. On a pull, we had a block on the 10-yard line.
Apparently there was a flag on
Oh,
the play.
well, never mind.
Ignore that. That
We
play
take it
did not
all
happen.
back. Erase. Did not see the laundry. I didn't even hear a whistle. I heard the play stop, but I didn't hear like the extra, like, hey, we've got a flag back here, kind of, what's this? Never mind. From the spot of the foul, so we lose.
It's a hold.
It is. So from the spot of that foul. Yep.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
We lost 10 from wherever that holding was, and it'll bring up 4th and 8. So now we will punt.
Warlock, ooh, they get a piece of it. Malden did get a block on it, and they fell on it.
Jordan Anderson covers up the ball for the Green Wave.
I say Malden did get so that was a live ball, so Portageville wouldn't be able to just down it. So Portageville could have recovered. but Malden ends up falling on it.
Apparently the ball was turned over to the Bulldogs, so it will be 1st and 10.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I guess we need glasses, Mr. Davidson. I don't know how we missed that. How did?
I say it looked like a yellow jersey came up with it, but I guess Portageville had it.
Well, good job, Bulldogs, to whoever come up with it. We did not see that. We apologize.
So drive stays alive. And they're going to give it to Deuce. He has a wall of blockers. He kind of directs traffic to weave in and out to get the TD. And so,
See, there's that extra whistle, Mr. Davidson. Yep. Illegal shift against the Bulldogs.
Illegal shift against the Bulldogs.
Deuce is just getting his steps in tonight.
2 touchdowns called back for Deuce. A 44-yarder and now a 30-yarder called back. 70 yards there for him, just like that. That's seven points for yards and 12 points for fantasy right there. So that's 19 points just wiped away for you. That's not good. So 1st and 15.
There's a little bit of confusion on the setup for this particular one. We are a little bit more in tight on this particular pistol package. Sending Babb in motion. They're going to hand it off to Babb. He's going to cut inside, not really follow his blockers, going against the grain. He gets enough for that first. Does he hit pay dirt?
Nope.
He does not.
Out of bounds at about the 1, the 2. So from the 30 to the 2, 28 yards.
He got so fat, close, so close.
Number 13, Jordan Anderson.
But that does put us in the Baker Implement red zone. With this 1st and goal.
Diamond package in. Low snap, and Eli Wheeler falls on it. Good job, Eli, for recovering it. And just a short loss there of about a half a yard. Still on about the 2.5-yard line.
So we're trying to get the linemen their opportunity to be able to get into the promised land. It's just not working out. So we already had one fat guy touchdown. Can we get another?
Warren hands off to Warren. Brody rolls. Tries to, maybe gets a in on about the 1. Whew.
Run stopped by number 68.
3rd and goal for the Bulldogs now. 3:09 to go here in the first half.
Can we punch it in? We need to get another score for Turbo Clock to get warmed up.
We've technically had 2 of them, but that's all right. They didn't count. Handoff to Deuce, who runs it in, walks it in for a touchdown, and gets that 35 on the board. 35-0, 2:47 to go here in this first half.
And there's Golden Toe, Tanner Hopgood.
All right.
Kick is up.
Oh, it's good. Yes, sir. Good. 36-0 now is the score in favor of your Bulldogs. 2:47 to go when we return for this kickoff. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. The turbo clock has begun. Score is Portageville 36, Malden nothing. Technically, it's not supposed to start till the second half, but no one's complained.
I think it's an agreed thing amongst the coaches and even the refs probably. It's like, all right.
Oh, they're going to return it. He snags it from the up back.
Still on his feet, crosses midfield and into Bulldog territory. Is that a flag? No, that's the tee. Okay.
Stopped by number 55, Armand Taylor.
Armand Taylor gets the tackle. Sophomore gets his second tackle of the night. Best starting field position for the Green Wave tonight. As we get to about 1 minute, Malden might be able to run 2 plays.
Yeah, I was
the clock
about to say,
running like
probably
this.
2, maybe 3. Sweep. Good block there. Still on his feet. He gets out to about the 40.
Eli Beckett on the carry for the Malden Green Wave.
Number 71.
Leighton Tucker.
71, Adrian Alexander with the tackle.
Bulldog 40.
.33 seconds to go. And I think you're right, Mr. Davidson, about one more play. Ooh, no, a flag on the play.
Holding against Malden. And that, actually, they do stop the play for the holding.
Illegal shift.
Nope, illegal shift.
So they stopped it for the penalty. They're about to restart the clock now. No, they just outright stopped it on the penalty.
No, it's going now. Here's the pass deep down the field, and it's intercepted by number 9, Evan, the Warlock Windsor.
Jace Robbins.
And that will be
Evan Windsor.
the end of the first half.
Eli Beckett.
36-0 is the score as we go into halftime. Bulldogs looking good over here in Malden on a crisp and cool Friday night. We will send it to our sponsors, let them roll for a few minutes, come back, give you some stats, and here for this halftime broadcast. Again, 36-0 is a score in favor of the Dogs here at half. We'll be back in just a few. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
At First State Community Bank, we pride ourselves on our personal, friendly approach, and our commitment to the community makes us an effective business partner. That's why we're proud to announce that our efforts have earned us the title of Best In-State Bank for the state of Missouri, awarded by Forbes. We are incredibly grateful to our customers who allow us to be their trusted financial partner. Thank you for your confidence in FSCB and for this recognition as one of the best banks in the state. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC. Online at fscb.com.
Hi, my name is Reese Roan. And I'm Phoebe Run. Our parents own Butler Jug, and they are proud supporters of Portageville Bulldog Athletics, especially the cheerleaders.
Butler Drugstore has proudly served our hometown community with pharmacy services since 1947. We also offer many vaccines as well as free testing services for COVID, flu, and RSV. Please call or stop by to see how we can help you with your healthcare needs. We would love to serve you.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
The Portageville Bulldogs are off to another exciting season in their quest for a state championship. Lewis Roan Farms is a booster and supporter of Portageville High School sports throughout the year and extends their best wishes to the teams, coaches, players, and fans as they carry on the proud tradition of Bulldog sports with hard work, practice, and determination. Good luck and best wishes to the Portageville Bulldogs from Lewis Roan Farms in Portageville.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett. School has started back. Maybe your child needs a brand new mattress set that he's outgrown. Football is kicking off, and we've got the recliners and the big screen TVs for you to sit and watch and enjoy the game. Come see us, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition for over 75 years.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Amy Pryor, Assistant Prosecutor for New Madrid County, proudly supports the Portageville Bulldogs as they gear up for another exciting season. With dedication, grit, and team spirit, these athletes are ready to make their community proud. As they take the field, Amy Pryor stands behind them, cheering on their commitment and heart. She knows success comes from perseverance, and these Bulldogs are built for it. Best of luck this season to the Portageville Bulldogs. From New Madrid County Assistant Prosecutor Amy Pryor.
Stop. There's no need to pay full retail price when you need a replacement part for your vehicle. One visit to Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 North in Portageville will save you money. Serving the area for over 60 years, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage specializes in domestic auto and small truck parts. You'll always get quality service and parts at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage with local delivery and nationwide shipping available. Plus, you can search for your part right from their website, deltaautoparts.com. Before you pay full retail price, call Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, 800-392-0506.
Back, Bulldog football fans. It is pink out night here in Malden, and so they are currently doing a slideshow presentation of cancer survivors and those who have passed away for cancer on the billboard that's playing right now. I don't know how much longer it will go, but we'll keep with it as long as we go. So just if you get a chance, donate to the Breast Cancer Foundation or Relay for Life or any of those, or the American Cancer Society, any of those particular groups for cancer, which is being honored this, or not honored, but being recognized this month. All right, so let's talk about some stats for you while we watch the memorial go by. Start off on the defensive side of football. On defense, Portageville is being led by tackles by number 8, James Shalley. He has been a predator out there. He's got 4 tackles, all of them pretty vicious hits too. He's followed up by number 50, Eli Wheeler, who has 4. And then it kind of spreads out. You have Terrence Boyd with 2. You have number 11, Parker Batt with 2. Number 20, Brody Warren with 2. Number 55 for the Dogs. That is a sophomore named Armand Taylor. He has 2. And you have Evan Windsor, who also has number 9, Evan Windsor, who also has 2 and an interception. He's making a habit of getting an INT right at the end of half there. Other tackles, we got number 14 for the Dogs. That is Cole Dodd, the problem. He has a tackle. And then number 30, CJ Miller, he has 1 tackle. Number 51 for the Dogs, that is Gavin Crumley, has a tackle. Number 1, Antonio Deuce Hickenbottom has a tackle, and number 71, Adrian Alexander has a tackle. Then number 52, Tay Bogan, also has a sack. And then number 53 for the Dogs, Maximiliano Ordez, had a fumble recovery that went 24 yards for a touchdown, and he has a sack. So that was the defensive stats for your Dogs. Let's talk about the offensive stats for Portageville. Our leading rusher right now is number 11, Parker Babb. He has 69 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. He's followed up by number 3 for the Dogs, Jack Bell, who has 50 yards rushing off of one jet sweep from Jack Bell at the very beginning of the game. Then you have number 20, Brody Warren. He has a handful of carries to get to 23 yards. You have number 7, Max Warren, who had another really good fake play that got him 11 yards for a first down. Then you have number 8, James Shalley, who has 4 yards. Number 52 for the Dogs, Tay Bogan, has 3 yards and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion attempt. That was good. So, yes, he's looking to join the Bogan club of getting a TD here soon. He drew it up on the board this week, the play that they were going to run. And he's like, we might hold it off for a little bit. And then I saw it, and I was like, all right, I have to give Tay his credit there. And then number 1, Antonio Deuce Hickenbottom. He has 1 tackle on the night. He has 1 carry on the night for 1 touchdown. For one, technically he had a couple, but they all got called back. But he has a 1-yard touchdown run. Through the air, Portageville's had some pretty good success. Parker Babb's got a couple of catches for 22 yards on a 2-point conversion tip. That was good. And then number 3, Jack Bell. He's our leading receiver with that 65-yard touchdown snag. That really helped keep Portageville have this 36-0 lead here at halftime. Yeah, it's been pretty much all Portageville all night. You have Parker Babb with an 11-yard touchdown run. That was followed up by Maxie Ordez with the fumble recovery return for a touchdown. Parker Babb then had a 21-yard touchdown run. Jack Bell had his 65-yard touchdown pass or reception. Deuce had 2 touchdowns called back for penalties. And then we had the botch punt that was recovered by Portageville, and eventually we got down on the 1-yard line thanks to a Parker Babb run that he scrambled for 28 yards and stepped out of the 2, and then Deuce was able to get the 1-yard touchdown run off of that because there was a botched handoff on the Eli Wheeler attempt at a touchdown that ended up gaining 1 yard. That gave Deuce that 1-yard touchdown run to make it 36-0. And of course, at the very end of the half, as is tradition, Evan Windsor was snagged an INT to go into halftime. All right, so we got about 10 minutes left here at half. We'll go ahead and let some more sponsors roll, and we'll come back with another rendition of the halftime show, and then hopefully the exciting conclusion of our ball game here tonight. So score is Portageville 36, Malden nothing. We'll be back here in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
The Portageville School District Administration and Board of Directors salute the members, coaches, and staff of the Portageville Bulldogs in working to make this another championship year. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Barry Branscombe, Board President Jared Warren, Vice President Michael Prince, Treasurer Matt Brasher, Secretary John Warren, and Directors Butch Williams, Donna Hawkins, and Lewis Roan. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Portageville School District.
Greenpoint Ag is game ready to evaluate and supply your specific agronomic needs, helping you score touchdowns all season long. Your premier provider throughout the South. We're farmer owned and locally focused. We are Greenpoint Ag. For more information, contact your local Portageville Greenpoint Ag.
Good luck to the Portageville Bulldogs from Rob Barham and the staff at Greenpoint Ag on State Highway T in Portageville. Call 573-379-3816.
The city of Portageville extends congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs on another fine year. You represent our school and community in a very positive manner and have contributed to making this year's team one of the best ever to wear the blue and white. On behalf of the city of Portageville, Mayor Michael Cook Jr., Alderman Gary Falk, Dennis McCrate, Rob Smith, Chris Simmons, City Clerk Rachel Rather, and all city employees send their very best wishes. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the city of Portageville.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
At First State Community Bank, we pride ourselves on our personal, friendly approach, and our commitment to the community makes us an effective business partner. That's why we're proud to announce that our efforts have earned us the title of Best In-State Bank for the state of Missouri, awarded by Forbes. We are incredibly grateful to our customers who allow us to be their trusted financial partner. Thank you for your confidence in FSCB and for this recognition as one of the best banks in the state. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC. Online at fscb.com.
Hi, my name is Reese Roan. And I'm Phoebe Run. Our parents own Butler Jug, and they are proud supporters of Portageville Bulldog Athletics, especially the cheerleaders.
Butler Drugstore has proudly served our hometown community with pharmacy services since 1947. We also offer many vaccines as well as free testing services for COVID, flu, and RSV. Please call or stop by to see how we can help you with your healthcare needs. We would love to serve you.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
The Portageville Bulldogs are off to another exciting season in their quest for a state championship. Lewis Roan Farms is a booster and supporter of Portageville High School sports throughout the year and extends their best wishes to the teams, coaches, players, and fans as they carry on the proud tradition of Bulldog sports with hard work, practice, and determination. Good luck and best wishes to the Portageville Bulldogs from Lewis Roan Farms in Portageville.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. 5 minutes left to go here in halftime. They are probably going to add an extra 3 minutes to let the players warm up, or they might not. Who knows? This has been a kind of a funky atmosphere here tonight. Score here at halftime is Portageville 36, Malden nothing. Turbo clock started running as soon as Portageville got to that range, so expect that to be running all next half, unless Malden can pull off a score. They've gotten close a couple times. They have threatened a couple times. Portageville has been rotating in a lot more sophomores, a lot more JV players, getting them some reps, and Malden has been able to exploit that occasionally, but they have yet to hit pay dirt, so it remains a shutout in favor of the Dogs, 36-0. How did we get to 36, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. Parker Babb started us off with an 11-yard touchdown run to make it a 8-0 lead. And then Maxie Ordez had a fumble recovery that he took in for the touchdown, for a big guy touchdown, a fat guy touchdown, to make it a 2-score lead. Parker Babb got a 21-yard touchdown run to make it a 3-score lead. Jack Bell had a 65-yard touchdown reception. Then Deuce had 2 touchdowns called back on holding and illegal shifts. There was a botched punt that Portageville recovered. And then Deuce had a 1-yard recovery for a touchdown. And then Evan Windsor got the INT right before half to make it a 36-0 ball game. Actually, the punt botch was not was more poor. Malden was able to get a hand on the punt, so they were able to block it, and so it did not go as far as it normally could. And you can honestly see that. But Malden obviously got a hand on the ball whenever it was blocked, which makes it a live ball, and so Portageville was able to recover it and take advantage of it eventually and score the touchdown that led us into mercy clock range. Stats for you real fast. We're just going to go over the greatest hits. Number 50, Eli Wheeler. He has 4 tackles, along with number 8, James Shalley, who has been a predator out there with 4 tackles. And then you have number 53, Maximilio Ordez. He has a sack and that fumble recovery for a touchdown. You have Evan Windsor with 2 tackles and an interception. And then you had number 52, Tay Bogan, with a sack. Offensively for the Dogs, here's what the lineup looks like. You have number 11 for the Dogs, Parker Babb. He has 69 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. He's followed up by number 3, Jack Bell, who has 50 yards rushing. Then you have number 20, Brody Warren, with 23 yards rushing. Number 7, Max Warren, with 11 yards rushing. Number 8, James Shalley, with 4 yards rushing. Then you have number 53, Tay Bogan, with 3 yards rushing and a 2-point conversion attempt. That is good. Number 1, Antonio Deuce Hickenbottom, who had a 1-yard rush for a touchdown. And then through the air, the favorite target has been number 11, Parker Babb. He has a couple catches for 22 yards and a 2-point conversion attempt. That was good. But the person who leads us on that stat category is number 3, Jack Bell, who has a 65-yard touchdown snag. See, let's go and look at the local area scores real fast. Crothersville leads Scott City 14-10. So Scott City starting to climb back in that one. Poplar Bluff leads Sykeston 13-7. Jackson leads Cape Central 28-0. Valley leads St. Genevieve 21-0. Let's see. Kennett leads New Madrid County Central 24. Up in the area that at least everybody in Class 1 District 1 is trying to look at is the Saxony Lutheran Charleston matchup. That is tonight. This is where we'll get to see just how real Saxony Lutheran is. We own the tiebreaker against Charleston. Saxony Lutheran is the number 1 team in the district right now with 48.89 points. Charleston's number 2 in the district with 38.3 points. We're number 3, but we own that tiebreaker against Charleston, so we would probably flip up before Hayti could overskip us. But Hayti does have the tiebreaker against us. They are currently 4th in the district, and they forfeited their game tonight against Parkview. So that is they are 2-4 on the season now with 29 points. And then Malden, of course, we're playing here right now. They are dead last in the district. But if things stay the way they are, if Saxony wins this game against Charleston, we are looking at probably Portageville hosting Malden the first week of districts, and then winning and going on and taking on, I believe, the winner of the Hayti-Charleston game. Or no, how would that work? It's a 4-team district. I know the top seed gets a bye. We'll figure that out, but it looks like it would probably be Portageville hosting Malden if everything holds. If Charleston wins, though, things start to get a little bit wonky, and we'll have to let the mathletes figure that out. We got about 2 minutes left before the game will resume with the third quarter. We'll go ahead and take a couple more minute timeout, let some more sponsors roll, and then we'll be back with the exciting conclusion of this football game. Once again, Portageville leads Malden 36-0. You've been listening to the halftime show here on Sports Radio KMIS.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett. School has started back. Maybe your child needs a brand new mattress set that he's outgrown. Football is kicking off, and we've got the recliners and the big screen TVs for you to sit and watch and enjoy the game. Come see us, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition for over 75 years.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Amy Pryor, Assistant Prosecutor for New Madrid County, proudly supports the Portageville Bulldogs as they gear up for another exciting season. With dedication, grit, and team spirit, these athletes are ready to make their community proud. As they take the field, Amy Pryor stands behind them, cheering on their commitment and heart. She knows success comes from perseverance, and these Bulldogs are built for it. Best of luck this season to the Portageville Bulldogs. From New Madrid County Assistant Prosecutor Amy Pryor.
Stop. There's no need to pay full retail price when you need a replacement part for your vehicle. One visit to Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, Highway 61 North in Portageville will save you money. Serving the area for over 60 years, Delta Auto Parts and Salvage specializes in domestic auto and small truck parts. You'll always get quality service and parts at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage with local delivery and nationwide shipping available. Plus, you can search for your part right from their website, deltaautoparts.com. Before you pay full retail price, call Delta Auto Parts and Salvage, 800-392-0506.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog football fans. We got about 10 seconds left before we start the third and final quarter. If you're listening to the halftime show, I was trying to figure out the district thing. I finally figured it out. I had to draw it out in front of me. The 1, 2, and 3 seeds would get a bye. The 4 and 5 seeds would play a play-in game, and that's how that would work. So, because most of the time the 1 seed would get a bye, but they wouldn't give us like a us a bye. Then we have it like they would give us all play on the same night. So, how that would happen. All right, so kickoff. Portageville does get to receive the ball. Parker Babb is going to receive it. He's running with a head full of steam. He's wanting to get a TD, and I think he's got it. He's only got one man he's got to beat, and he gets in. Parker Babb with a 75-yard touchdown run. Never mind. They are saying he got knocked out of bounds. They gave him a touchdown. The PA guy said he got knocked out of bounds.
I beg your pardon. The touchdown.
There we go. Come on.
The Bulldogs.
So Parker Babb with a 75-yard touchdown return. There we go. It's now 42-0 in favor of the Dogs. All right, going for 2. Going to hand it off up the gut. Does he finally get it? Yes, Eli Wheeler. It took third time's a charm.
By number 50, Eli Wheeler will make it 44.
Third time's a charm. Eli Wheeler gets his 2-point conversion attempt, which is good to make it a 44-0 ball game in favor of the Dogs. We'll be back here in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. 10 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Portageville getting ready to kick off. Turbo clock is running. 44-0 is the score in favor of our Dogs. And the kick is away. And he fair caught it. He picked up the hand to fair catch it. And so they'll be starting at about the 27-yard line. All right, so 9:30 now.
On the kickoff reception for the Green Wave, we'll bring up 1st and 10 for Malden.
We'll see what Portageville's defense looks like this time around. Still see a lot of the first stringers in there. Not too many white like they're wearing white obviously, but not too many like non-dirty white jerseys. I'm interested in seeing what the Malden offense will look like. They were kind of reaching into their bag and pulling out some tricks. They're going trips right here out of the pistol formation. Pistol that shifts into a more traditional shotgun. And they faked the handoff to the back that kept on roving. So the quarterback keeper get brought down by number 20,
Number 5,
Brody Warren.
Benford on the carry for Green Wave, picks up about 4 yards. Stopped by number 11, Parker Laws for the Bulldogs.
So 8:30 now left to go here in the third. Portageville just continuing to play smash mouth football, as they like to say. Defensive line still the main components that they normally go with. Linebackers still the main linebackers. Maybe coach wants to get this shutout secured as he runs straight into the teeth of the defense. Number 30, C.J. Miller with the tackle there. He's had a fairly quiet night tonight. He has been leading the team with tackles the last couple weeks, and we do have a Green Wave player down. We're going to go ahead and also
injury on the field.
We're also going to go to break to get this injured Green Wave player off the field. Score is Portageville 44, Malden nothing. Here with about 8 minutes to go here in the third. We'll be back. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
The Portageville School District Administration and Board of Directors salute the members, coaches, and staff of the Portageville Bulldogs in working to make this another championship year. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Barry Branscombe, Board President Jared Warren, Vice President Michael Prince, Treasurer Matt Brasher, Secretary John Warren, and Directors Butch Williams, Donna Hawkins, and Lewis Roan. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the Portageville School District.
Greenpoint Ag is game ready to evaluate and supply your specific agronomic needs, helping you score touchdowns all season long. Your premier provider throughout the South. We're farmer owned and locally focused. We are Greenpoint Ag. For more information, contact your local Portageville Greenpoint Ag.
Good luck to the Portageville Bulldogs from Rob Barham and the staff at Greenpoint Ag on State Highway T in Portageville. Call 573-379-3816.
Welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. D.D. Reed, it was the injured Green Wave player. He was helped off the field. Looks like it is something with his knees. Our thoughts are and prayers are with him. Hopefully he has not a major injury. I have had an injury on the knee before in a football game before. It is not a fun injury to have. My injury did not occur because of the football game, but I still have played with a knee injury, and I understand. All right, so it's another timeout, Green Wave. We'll go ahead and take another timeout with them, and when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7 with 7:30 left to go here in the third quarter. 44-0 in favor of the Dogs. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
The city of Portageville extends congratulations to the Portageville Bulldogs on another fine year. You represent our school and community in a very positive manner and have contributed to making this year's team one of the best ever to wear the blue and white. On behalf of the city of Portageville, Mayor Michael Cook Jr., Alderman Gary Falk, Dennis McCrate, Rob Smith, Chris Simmons, City Clerk Rachel Rather, and all city employees send their very best wishes. Good luck, Bulldogs, from the city of Portageville.
Welcome back, Bulldog football faithful, here in the third quarter, 7:35. We're looking at 3rd and 7 for the Green Wave coming out of that timeout. They're going trips right out of a pistol. They're actually going to go misdirection, go away from where all the traffic is, but James Shalley is like, I am not going to be fooled by that.
Green Wave, stopped by number 8.
Out there as the apex predator brings him down, making it a 4th and long 7 for the Green Wave. Shalley actually playing quarterback right now. He's not really even in a linebacker kind of position. I know sometimes they like to kind of do a flex where the cornerback comes up and plays outside backer. In fact, that's what they're doing. They're doing a switch. All right, they're going to do a screen. Shalley tries to break it up, but the Green Wave player gets to miss a tackle. Sheds it. Tackled by number 7, Max Warren. And they gave him the first down. There we go, first down, Green Wave.
Result in a Green Wave first down.
Good vision there by the Green Wave running back. He had some traffic he had to navigate. He did have to shed one tackle, and it was from our best hitter right now, James Shalley. So first down, Green Wave. 6 minutes now left to go here in the third. Still running out of the trips shotgun. They send a man in motion. Could have been a pass play, but the quarterback is going to keep it. And he finds some chaos before we get an unnecessary roughness penalty on James Shalley.
Jemias Benford on the first down run for the Malden Green Wave.
It was a good hit. I don't think it was, like, they might call targeting. I don't really see targeting unless it's just the fact that he led with his face mask. So it will be enough for a Malden first down.
First and 10 for the Green Wave from the 50-yard line.
So first and 10, Malden from the neutral zone. 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Looks like the flag was waved. They send a man in motion. Quarterback takes a pop from Tay Bogan. Malden is able to get enough for another first down, a 15-yard gain there for the Green
Eli
Wave.
Beckett gets another first down for the Malden Green Wave. Knocked out of bounds by number 7, Max Warren.
Max Warren gets the force out of bounds. It's still mostly Bulldog starters in there. So Malden's able to move the football a little bit effectively. Maybe it's the change of pace in the quarterback. Big boys in the backfield, Mr. Conway calls out to me. Gonna run the heavy metal on the reverse. Man, big boy is hard to get down. Caden Jones was having issues trying to even wrap up around him. The reverse does not work out though for Malden. Tay Bogan on the tackle.
Jemias Benford on the run for the Green Wave.
Loss of about 10 on the reverse will be a 2nd and 20 for Malden.
Bring up 2nd and about 20.
3:40 now left to go here in the third. Good negative play there. I don't hate the trickery they try to pull out. They're trying to get some points on the board. Big guy running the reverse. Let's let big guy have the football this time. As I mentioned, Caden Jones was having a little bit of an issue trying to bring him down. He stopped him, but he didn't get a tackle. And it's a timeout, Malden.
Timeout, Green Wave.
3:16 left to go here in the third quarter. Portageville leads 44-0 over the Malden Green Wave. We'll be back here in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. 3:16 left to go here in the third quarter. Portageville with a 44-0 lead over the Malden Green Wave. They're staring at a 2nd and 20 when they come out of this timeout. Malden still has 2 timeouts.
Again, sparks for the Green Wave. Sparks. They've got something there. It's just, I don't know.
Stringing it together. They send a man in motion. Caden Jones is going to get a sack. There we go.
Benford sacked by
sophomore.
24, Caden Jones.
I'm glad to see the sophomore getting the sack there. A lot more fresh faces are starting to come in a little bit. See Adrian Alexander coming in, number 44 for the Dogs. Tyson Fair, that's a freshman out there. I think
in our 28
for the Green
Goodness, 3rd and 28.
Say number 44, Tyson. He won the pom-pom game at the Pep Assembly today, where they had to do head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and then grab a pom-pom when Coach Tabitha yelled pom-pom. All right, screen pass, really delayed. James Shalley comes in again as like a missile. He's kind of limping. He kind of hit something there on that tackle.
Number 10.
Goodness, this is 4th and forever.
Stopped by number 8.
They're actually back in their territory. They were on the 35. Now they are on their own 49.
I think this is one of the longest 4th downs I think I've ever seen. It's like a 4th and 31.
Yep, 4th and 32 is what they're calling it.
You know, all you need is a third of the field to convert this.
They need a miracle. Delay a game.
Yep.
Or a timeout. They called their last timeout. Malden has no more timeouts of the half. 1:29 to go here in this third quarter. 44-0 Malden with a 4th and 32. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
At First State Community Bank, we pride ourselves on our personal, friendly approach, and our commitment to the community makes us an effective business partner. That's why we're proud to announce that our efforts have earned us the title of Best In-State Bank for the state of Missouri, awarded by Forbes. We are incredibly grateful to our customers who allow us to be their trusted financial partner. Thank you for your confidence in FSCB and for this recognition as one of the best banks in the state. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC. Online at fscb.com.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. 1:29 left to go in the third. Malden staring at a 4th and forever. I believe this is what the French call a Hail Mary. Never mind, it's going to be a quarterback keeper up the gut to salvage some yardage.
Good little 8-yard run or so.
8-yard run for the Green Wave will result in a turnover on downs. It will be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Go TOD. Portageville will probably get to run one play this quarter, and then we'll be in the 4th quarter. What play shall we run?
Anything?
I think Brody Warren's going to get the football. They're yelling at somebody to get in there.
They're just saying, hurry up.
The crowd is so quiet that you can hear Red on the opposite sideline. They give it to Deuce, and Deuce is loose. He gets enough for the first. He's finally brought down
across the
Number
40.
1, Antonio Hickenbottom will pick up a first down for.
So from the 48 to the what?
To the 28.
So 34-yard run there by.
And the final 3 seconds. Oh, there is a hurt player on the field. I didn't realize that.
So we'll have 1 second.
1 second. One final second. Well, oh goodness. All right, well.
Let's go to break for the hurt player.
Yep, we'll take a injury timeout for the hurt player. They're going to go ahead and send it to the fourth quarter, which is a smart decision with only 1 second left. So when we come back, we'll be in the fourth and final quarter here at Malden out on the pink out night, 44-0 when we return. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Hi, my name is Reese Roan. And I'm Phoebe Run. Our parents own Butler Jug, and they are proud supporters of Portageville Bulldog Athletics, especially the cheerleaders.
Butler Drugstore has proudly served our hometown community with pharmacy services since 1947. We also offer many vaccines as well as free testing services for COVID, flu, and RSV. Please call or stop by to see how we can help you with your healthcare needs. We would love to serve you.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability. If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
Welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. Fourth and final quarter is finally upon us. Portageville 44, Malden nothing. Portageville with the football coming off of a Antonio Deuce Hickenbottom 34-yard run to set up Portageville pretty deep in Malden territory. Deuce is the deep back here. Most of the time on his recent carries, he's been more of a slot receiver that kind of feeds into it.
Low snap.
Deuce still has it. Tries to shed a blocker or a tackler, does not work out.
Number 1, Antonio Hickenbottom on the carry for the Bulldogs. Stopped by number 12, Gio Jones.
They're going to say it's a gain of 8. Gio Jones on the tackle for the Green Wave.
Bring up 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs from the Green Wave 20.
2nd and 2 for Portageville. They are in the Baker Implement red zone.
All right, just in it, on it. They're on that line. Low snap.
Bad snap again.
Recovered. Warren has it. He broke through.
Max is like, I got this.
Got it. Quarterback keeper from 20 yards out, Mr. Davidson. Takes the score to 50-0. I don't know if I've ever seen this happen for the Bulldogs before.
It's been a hot minute since we've seen us score this many points before. It's just been a hot minute.
Well, sure. I bet just this blowout. No,
this style of blowout. Yes, it's like we were talking. Like there has been no energy in this game. It's surreal.
Was it good?
No.
No good. It looked like it was just barely. Shanked it a little to the left. It's okay though. 50-0 in favor of the Dogs. 10:23 to go now here in this fourth and final quarter. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.
The Portageville Bulldogs are off to another exciting season in their quest for a state championship. Lewis Roan Farms is a booster and supporter of Portageville High School sports throughout the year and extends their best wishes to the teams, coaches, players, and fans as they carry on the proud tradition of Bulldog sports with hard work, practice, and determination. Good luck and best wishes to the Portageville Bulldogs from Lewis Roan Farms in Portageville.
Welcome back, Bulldog football faithful. Fourth and final quarter here. 9:40 left to go here in the ball game. Portageville up 50-0. 50 burger, halfway to the century mark. 50 on the dot. Next week, we'll be traveling to Donovan to take on the Dons. Take on our old offensive coordinator, Mr. Mullet himself.
Does he have the stash still?
I don't know. I think last time I saw him, he was clean shaven. So, but yeah. Oh. Kick is away.
Tyson Farr kicking off for the Bulldogs.
Tyson Farr, freshman kickoff. There we go.
Covered up by number 12, Gio Jones.
Fair caught on the far side of the field.
So I hope Hampton does have the dirt stash going on, because it'd be very fitting of a Don, you know, to kind of have that kind of pencil mustache.
Yep.
Valley 28, St. John nothing, Kennett 32, New Madrid County Central 12. Still 14-10. Last update from Scott City and Crothersville. 8:20 now left to go.
They've only got 10 seconds on their play clock, so they better get something going.
And they have no timeouts to salvage it.
They're about to eat this 5-yard penalty.
The center even is like, what's the point?
The refs are just going to let it happen.
The refs are like, it's okay. Time doesn't exist here. Ooh. Who got that tackle?
Benford with the attempted carry.
51.
Stopped by
60.
number 51.
Yeah, 51.
Gavin
Crumley. Big stop there.
And about 11 for the Green Wave.
2nd and 11 now. Crumley coming through there and diving and getting that tackle.
Definitely JV on the field, folks.
Hey, they're out there trying to earn
getting some reps.
PT, yeah.
Absolutely. So we apologize. We try to get all these numbers in there. Fresh numbers we haven't seen.
I say it's not our normal go-tos.
Big jump on the end.
Caden Jones with the tackle there. Caden Jones has been getting some varsity play time, not necessarily a whole lot.
24, Caden Jones. Bring up 3rd and about 15 for the Green Wave.
He's very tall and lanky. Good to have as a defensive end out there.
I got you.
So I'm trying to remember who we used to have, who we moved to defensive end that one time and kind of had playing out there that's similar to Caden Jones, just more for his length. I feel like Chris Garman, we kind of moved him out there and he played defensive end like that a couple times. Pass to the air. Falls incomplete.
Number 80, Eli Beckett, the intended receiver.
Brings up that 4th down with 6 minutes to go here in this 4th and final quarter.
Number 22, Bronner Richardson there on the coverage. The voice of the Portageville youth program.
Youth or middle school?
He did middle school here recently, but he's been doing the youth games for them. That'll be 4th and 15 for Malden. Looks like they're going to try to punt.
Well, with 4 seconds, they better do something.
Was that last time they didn't call it a delay game? I don't think they're calling a delay game now either. Especially on this punt. As we get to about 5:25 left to go here in this ball game. High snap. Hey, good punt. Good punt. They're calling off. They're like, do not touch it. Do not pick it up.
Stay away.
Eli Beckett on the Bulldogs' 36-yard line.
Well, that's where the Bulldogs will take over with 5 minutes to go on our own 36.
It's a good thing Eric Simmons would listen to him. All right.
Here comes our JV, Mr. Davidson.
JV offense in there. expect a heavy dose of running. Expect to see Caden Jones get some handoffs along with James Shalley.
I say we hit 12 out there. They got it figured out.
Number 10, Tanner Hopgood, the kicker on PAT attempts. He is the QB. He'll be probably QB next year, with Max graduating this year. They give it off to James. Runs directly into the line.
Number 8, James Shalley on the carry for the Bulldogs for a gain of about 2.
Gets a gain of
Stopped
about
by 54,
7. So in between the tackles, that's where James thrives. Sending Cole Dodd in motion. Give it again to James Shalley. He gets enough for a first down, and he's off to the races.
My goodness. And he didn't turn it off until he reached the end zone. Goodness.
Game blouses.
Wow.
6 points on the board for Portageville.
67-yard touchdown run for James Shalley to make it a 56-0 score in favor of the Dogs.
Goodness.
You can't blame him. Like, once you start running, once you get enough room, like, unless he just went down at the one, which if we didn't have mercy clock going,
yeah,
that would be more of a concern. But
Tanner getting ready for the PAT. High snap, bobbled. Number 22, he tries to roll with it. Who is 22?
That's Bronner.
Bronner
Richardson.
He tried to roll with it.
Point after is no good.
It'd be all right. No good on the PAT and the, I guess, 2-point conversion recovery attempt, but it's no good. Keeping it 56-0. 2:20 to go here in this game. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
Welcome back, Bulldog football fans. 144 separate Portageville from going to 500, 3-3 on the season.
Heck of a comeback. Even with the forfeiture game, two good victories here back-to-back.
Next week going to Donovan, facing the Dons before we come home and finish off the year against Crothersville and New Madrid County Central. So they fielded it about the 24. Tackled by number 51, Gavin Crumley. That's his third tackle of the night, Gavin.
And 24, Caden Jones.
Caden Jones also in on the tackle. The final minute approaches the clock. We got one last play that will be ran. So Malden has to run at least one more play, and then it'll be ball game. If we even have to run one more play, I feel like we do.
Yeah,
technically we do, but the refs have demonstrated that the play clock is optional here in the second half. There we go, the final play, handoff up the gut, tackled by Caden Jones. Luckily he did not go for the German suplex. And so there we go, that will be the final.
Should be yep. Goodness. Big win here for the Bulldogs from Malden, or over here at Malden. And there's the final seconds ticked off, and that's the end of the game. 56-0 here at Malden.
That'll be the end of the ball
on
game,
the
folks.
pink out night.
Hope everyone has a good week.
Man, Goodness. All right, we will get a quick stats together, let a few sponsors roll, and then we will bring it back for our post-game show and wrap things up for next week on the road to Doniphan. But we'll be back in a few. You're listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio, KMIS.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett. School has started back. Maybe your child needs a brand new mattress set that he's outgrown. Football is kicking off, and we've got the recliners and the big screen TVs for you to sit and watch and enjoy the game. Come see us, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition for over 75 years.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
All right. Bulldog football faithful. 56-0 is the final score here at Malden in favor of our Dogs. Let's talk about those stats. On defense, the leading tackler was number 8, James Shalley. He had 7 tackles. He's followed up by number 50, Eli Willer, who ended up having 4. Then we got our number 30, C.J. Miller, who had 2. Number 66, Terrence Boyd, who had 2. Number 11, Parker Babb, had 2. He also had a kickoff return, 75 yards for a touchdown. Number 9, Evan Windsor, had 2 and an interception. 55 for the Dog, being Armand Taylor, had 2 tackles. Number 24 for the Dogs, Caden Jones, had 2 tackles and a sack. Number 7 for Portageville, Max Warren, had 2 tackles. Skipped over some 3 tacklers. We got number 51, Gavin Crubley. He had 3 tackles. Number 20, Brody Warren, had 3 tackles. Then we have number 14 for the Dogs, Cole Dodd, the problem. He had 1 tackle. Number 52, Tay Bogan. He had a tackle and a sack. Number 1, Deuce, had 1 tackle. Number 71, Adrian Alexander, had a tackle. And that does it for, and number 53, Maximiliano Ordez, had probably the play of the night, the fumble recovery for the touchdown, the scoop and score for the lineman. He had that touchdown and a sack. Offensively for the Dogs, our leading rusher tonight ended up being James Shalley on that last big run, got 74 yards total rushing and a touchdown. He's followed up by Deuce, who ended up with, number 11, Parker Babb, who ended up with 69 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Then it was Deuce, who had 43 yards rushing and a touchdown. Number 7, Max Warren, he had 31 yards rushing and a touchdown. Number 3, Jack Bell, had 50 yards rushing. Number 20, Brody Warren, had 23 yards rushing. And then you had number 52, Tay Bogan, who had 3 yards rushing off a 2-point conversion attempt. That was good. And number 50, Eli Willer, who had 4 yards rushing, and one of them was off of the 2-point conversion attempt. That was good for him. Through the air, the favorite target was number 11, Parker Babb, who had 22 yards receiving. But the person who had the most yardage was Jack Bell, who had 65 yards on a touchdown snag.
My goodness. Good night here for the Bulldogs. Tough season for the Green Wave. Couple injuries out there. I see some hobbling off the field, so recovery for the Green Wave. Also, it's rebuilding over here. They've
very young.
It's very, very young team. So we've got some years ahead to see and watch Malden rebuild their program here.
Just looking, I only see 3 seniors. I see maybe 5 juniors, but it's a lot of 9s and 10s I'm seeing on this roster.
So a lot of young ones in a rebuilding program here at Malden. 56-0 was the final here over the Green Wave. Next Friday, Paul and I will travel to Doniphan to take on the Dons. I don't know what's their record.
I think that they beat Malden, and I feel like they got another win, so they might be like 2-4.
2-4-ish. They could be 500, maybe. Yep. Who knows? We don't have our lifeline over there giving us updates on that. I don't guess. Who are they playing tonight? Did you get?
They're playing Saxony Lutheran.
Okay.
No, they're not playing. Charleston's playing Saxony Lutheran. I do not have who Donovan's playing.
I got you. Well, all right. Well, big win here tonight for Portageville. As I said, the score was 56-0. Travel with us next Friday over to Donovan. If you don't want to travel, you can tune in and listen to us 10:50 a.m. for all those OG followers, or 103.9 FM, or you can go to YouTube or Facebook or X, type in Sports Radio KMIS and click that page, and you can click the link to watch us live, bring you live stream wherever Paul and I are.
They're playing East Prairie.
They're playing East Prairie. All right, so until next Friday, catch us on the road to Donovan as the Dogs break 500 now, 3-3, as we go take on the Dons. I'm Heath Conaway alongside Paul Davidson. You've been listening to Bulldog Football here on Sports Radio KMIS.